So you started rapping young, and it was instilled in you, like you said. Your dad's Peter Gunz,
Yeah.
and Uncle Lord Tariq.
Yeah.
So that was your life, bro. Like, to an extent, like, rap music was a part of your life from an early age. Is that safe to say? So like, you were introduced early, right?
Yes, very early. Like, yeah.
And how early was it though when you were like, holy fuck, I'm skilled. I'm super skilled. I might be the best when it comes to like, being a lyricist. Like, what?
You want to know what's crazy? Like, when I'm recording music, even when I would write certain things, and I always went off of what other people like. I will go off of the reactions I get from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to this day, like, I'm like my worst critic. Mm-hmm. So it'll be some stuff that I got that you'll probably hear and be like, "Yo, bro, what is this?" You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'll just be like, that's just how I am.
What is this like? Someone else would think it's fire, but you don't think it's good enough yet?
Not that it's not good enough, but it's like I always feel like I could do better.
Bro, and that's...
Like, challenging myself. That's what I mean. Like, not that I think my shit is whack.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope not, bro, because it's obvious that it's not.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. No, like I said, bro, and again, we're going to be all over the place. We were talking about this a little earlier, but when we first met, a little backstory. Again, I was working with artist Flip. He was, we were in Tucson through a party. Dude comes up to me after. He's like, yo, my boy Cory's in town. He's recording in Arizona. I was in Arizona because I was in school there. That was before I left college early, which I think sometimes is a great decision, by the way. And school is not for everybody. Both of these people right here, we did not finish college. I don't think it's for everybody. It depends on the profession you're in.
Yeah, I agree
completely, bro. I don't know where the fuck I was going. We smoke a lot before this. I'm gonna catch where I was in a second. But no, in terms of how we met originally. So then this dude is essentially like, meet my boy Cory. And you come over the next day, it's a few of you, and we're on my balcony, and you're real quiet at first, and you started rapping. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I know, but this dude is crazy talented. Like, this dude is seriously like crazy talented. Like, bro, so...
I appreciate it.
Yeah, like, so when did that moment come, though, where you really felt like, all right, like, I'm on the level that I'm on, like... Like, you're really that good. Like, being serious with yourself. Light just came on.
What?
Wow. Was that a special moment?
I'm trying to think. Like, that was the bulb over my head too. Like, I'm trying to think. Shit,
bro.
I don't know, man. Like,
so not even necessarily one moment, but over time.
Like, what do you mean? As far as you, like you saying, as far as me thinking, like, wow, I'm
realizing how nice you are.
Skilled?
Yes.
The first time, it doesn't, like, what do you mean, like?
Yeah, like,
because I have so many things like that.
Throw one then up, yeah, a random one, whatever you want, bro.
Like, the response I got, like, I'm talking about, like, somewhat, like, locally at first, because at one point I wasn't gonna put together, like, my pops didn't want me to rap at all.
Why is that?
He's like, he would always tell me that the industry is really fickle. That the industry is like, you don't know. One day is up, the next day is down, and you never know. So you always want to, like, get something to basically, have something to fall back on. And I understood that 100%. But I also knew and, like, felt in my heart, knew in my mind what I wanted to do, and felt in my heart, like, this is what I do.
You felt like rap was like your calling.
Like So that's what, for real, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, when I started getting, when I started making enough noise to have people take me serious. Like when my pops was like, all right, let's go in the studio. And when I started making like mixtapes and things like that, and things started buzzing and one thing led to another, I feel like without even answering it, like I'm still trying to give a legit answer to the question. Moments like that humble me. Like that's when I feel like, damn, like that's my reward more than anything. I'm not gonna lie. Like just when I write something and people understand and recognize it for what it is, and they hear it and just appreciate it, that means more to me than anything. So
that's big, bro. And I think the thing about you too is you're such a good lyricist that there's a lot of shit that's over people's heads. The only reason I know that is because I remember there were moments where you explained that, you know, like, yo, this lyric means this, and I would have had no idea that, you know, such and such meant so and such and such.
And that's what I mean, though, not to cut you off. When I say appreciate it, I don't I don't want people to be like, oh, who does he think he is? Like, appreciate it. Like, I don't mean that. I mean appreciate, like, the lyricism, the craft, or the technique, the skill, the particular, what it took to structure it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying like appreciate me or appreciate what I do or whatever. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But if you love real hip hop shit and you respect lyricism and you into people that can move their pen, you know, pause. then I think people get what I mean when I say appreciate it. But I don't want people to get it twisted. And that's what I mean. Like what you said, like people when you give an understanding of something, like it's looked at differently. Like people can either be like, or they could be like, oh, okay. Like I get it. Like, oh, all right. Like you understand? So that's really what I try to do with my music. It's either like you get it or you don't.
Absolutely, bro. And you know, in terms of becoming a lyricist, you know, because it is a skill, like you're saying. How do you perfect that craft? If I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong. Did you say you used to read the dictionary a little bit? You watched a lot of movies and stuff to get content. Not trying to put words in your mouth. That's what I remember, bro.
No, yeah. That's